Hello, everybody. This is Elizabeth Clare Brewington, and we are talking about your health because when you stop functioning, it is a disaster. And I thought, what better way than to bring athletes to the show so that you can be high performing wherever you are. And Jimmy is an athlete, and he's doing some substantial work with healthcare, so I couldn't wait. I was on your website and I couldn't wait to interview you. So thank you so much for coming to my show and tell me about your story and your journey.
Wonderful. Thank you for having me. Yes, the story for me is really a combination of the two worlds that you just so eloquently described about me. One is I grew up really an athlete, a high performing athlete, played every sport in the book, but was fortunate enough to at the collegiate level play college football, was fortunate enough to sign an NFL contract and play NFL football. And in this world of always wanting to try to find different ways to compete, following football, I was in, triathlons internationally all around the country, all around the world, and then migrated over to the sports of CrossFit. And there I discovered the sport of rowing, actually. And so I would say the next professional sport that I played was I was a member of the United States rowing team. I had a chance to learn a whole new sport in my early 30s. And what I learned from that was from that sport as well as football and just growing up in this world of high performance sports, learning how to optimize your body through finding ways to rest, recover, and repeat is really a very important skill set and is just important knowledge for you to gain. Now, the other side of my life, which is spent in the healthcare arena, trying to help people meet unmet needs through innovative healthcare modalities, if you will. I've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to pioneer a couple different aspects of the healthcare industry. But more recently, I'm focused on helping people live healthier, happier, longer lives through innovative healthcare solutions to drive better longevity, if you will. And the world of high performance sports really migrated very well into this world of longevity because a lot of those modalities and treatment options and the way that you figure out how to rest, recover, and repeat, eating right, proper nutrition, caring for your body, as well as some treatment options, those things are synonymous with the longevity world. And so for me, it was just this perfect migration of those two worlds for us to embark on this journey now of trying to create a world-class longevity platform to help people live those longer, healthier, happier lives.
Yeah, I'm fascinated with what you're doing because longevity, Elton's not here, but he'll tell you that more people are going to live to their 100 years and when you meet 100-year old people, they're very healthy. And when you talk to them, they've never taken any medication in their life. And, we've got a lot of 100-year-olds on our show. And I'm fascinated when I meet somebody who's 90 plus saying that they've never taken medications and they're healthy as ever, and you really understand that longevity is so important. So tell us about your website. How can people reach you, and how can our show promote what you're doing?
Sure. Well, thank you. So I own an organization called Agentis Longevity. And so Agentis Longevity is an organization that is currently acquiring longevity healthcare practices and accompanying those practices with world-class physicians who know how to build and drive the standard of care for the treatment options that those clinics provide. We share those best practices across our entire ecosystem, which then allows us to expand our service offering to all of our patients. Now, you said something very interesting though, just prior to that question, which is you see more and more people live into their hundreds, but you also see that they're quite healthy and they're quite happy. I think it's such an important thing to distinguish between the what means just aging to a long time and what means aging gracefully and having that much longer, healthier, happier life, which is, I believe, the true definition of longevity. And so oftentimes there are things in our life that we just neglect that can help you be healthier and happier. And those do not require you to come to our clinic or to even see a physician for. But you think about things like sense of community, right? Being around other good, healthy, happy people, that sense of community, there's actually a direct statistical correlation to people living longer, healthier, happier lives if they have community around them. Some is just basic movement. You may have heard about something called a blue zone, and these are the areas of the world where people live well beyond 100 years. Some commonality there is community is one, movement is another, but it's built into their daily life. They may just walk up and down a hill going to the grocery store every day, but they're moving. They're getting sunlight, they're around community, they're moving. And then some portion of it is eating right. But each culture has a different way to think and to eat right. And that's perfectly okay. There is no one single solution, one single dietary prescription. So there certainly is that piece. And then on more of the healthcare side of things, we believe people deserve to have access to information about their hormone health, their cognitive health. They should understand how their heart is performing. So we work hard to give them access to great information at the beginning as they start to embark on their more healthcare based, medical based longevity healthcare journey.
Absolutely. I think you've hit it spot on, and that's what we've been doing with our community. In fact, we have had a lot of physicians that have said that because we bring people every month together and there's a place for people to come, and we're happy people, we're on the bright side, it really helps. And we've seen big differences as well. So thank you for this interview. I'm going to bring Elton on next. You probably saw him in and out, and I will come back to do rapid fire. So stay tuned, and we'll make sure that this information is available to you. So if you'd like to become a partner, or if you'd like to learn more about how you could be a patient with them, we would love to hear from you about what you thought about this interview. So write us a comment, and if you have a question for Jimmy, I'll get it to him and send you the a reply. So thank you so much.
Thank you.